very first startup of my crucible furnace. The top and the bottom halves are together like they normally would be for firing it up. All the propane is hooked up. It's set at 1 psi right now for lighting, and now I just have this little torch that I'm going to light it with. So the way that I light this is I aim this into there, like that, and then I slowly turn this on very carefully. See, nothing's happening. And the tank's not open. What a thing to forget. Okay. Okay, now it should work. Okay, now the regulator is not set high enough. Is there something wrong with this tank? Why isn't it opening? What is wrong with this tank? Okay, here we go. Finally got it working. So right now, the flame hasn't seated itself inside the furnace, so it's just putting propane in there. As you can see, it's burning there, and then the rest of it is burning up here. Then once we turn up the pressure, then the flame will seat itself, and it'll burn inside the furnace. There we go. And that smoke is all the cardboard around it burning on the inside. It's all the forms and everything for all the holes and all the exhaust ports and everything. And then there's also a gasket that I made of cardboard to go between the two halves to keep them from sticking together when all the water evaporates out of it and the concrete sets. So as you can see inside there, you can see the flame spiraling around in there. This is copper pipe, M-type copper pipe, 1/2 inch. I just put it in I think 10 seconds ago, and I'm gonna see what it looks like. Whoa! After 15 seconds, it looks like that and it's glowing. That thing is hot. Wow! That thing is really hot. All these little flames coming out the side here. I need to fix that by leveling the concrete on the tops and the bottoms of the of the sections. It'll be easy to do just with my air hammer. So once it cools down and I figure out the high spots and stuff, then I'll do that, and then that'll seal all those gaps. It's amazing how brightly it's glowing inside there. I'm gonna show you because the camera doesn't do a good job of it. So I'm gonna turn this down and take off the lid, and then you can see. So I'm just gonna turn that down, and then I'm gonna take off the lid here. Look at that. Like, it's amazing how much that's glowing. And then look at even in here. It looks purple to the camera because it's a lot of infrared radiation. It's a lot of infrared, so the camera picks up infrared as kind of a pinky purple. But it's very brightly glowing orange. I'll try and get some more pictures. So I did have it on like a low pressure, low flame, low heat, just to cool it down slowly. And then when I moved the camera over top of it to take a picture of the inside, the camera got all fogged up because of the steam. Yes, there's still steam in that concrete. There's still water in that concrete that needs to evaporate. So I'm gonna just let it run for maybe another 10-15 minutes. Hopefully that'll get most of the water out. And then the next time, and then after subsequent runs, actually melting stuff, then it'll do a better job of actually curing it. But then it should be fully cured by the time I'm done tonight. So yeah, it's very powerful. I'm surprised how powerful it is. I never thought that it would get that hot that quickly. And the refractory, it works amazingly. It just keeps the heat in there. It just keeps glowing even after the flame's turned off for like quite a few minutes. It's amazing. We're gonna do a lot of stuff with this. It'll be really useful. Okay, so I revved it down because I'm about to shut it off, so I want it to cool very slowly so it doesn't crack from thermal shock and everything. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera on the ground and aim it up so that you can see inside the top of the furnace and just see how much it's glowing. So I'll just set the camera down and then I'll show you guys. Look at how much that's glowing, it's amazing. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's really glowing. And it's been like on this low temperature for at least 10 minutes now.